Hey everyone, I just want to go over real quick, maybe about 8 minute video, going over the Voyages and how I set it up, and it's pretty self-explanatory, but there's a couple things that you kind of have to take in consideration. So right now there's a bug where when you finish a voyage and you start another voyage, sometimes the modifiers here, like I get a primary of medicine and a secondary of command. Sometimes it's it's not the real one. It's the previous mission you've done. So you kind of have to either restart the application and so forth. So keep an eye out of that. Keep an eye out on that. So first things first, let's go ahead and go with the ship that gives you the highest antimatter. The modifier here is Maquis. I don't have a Maquis ship, so I can go with any of the 5-star ships that I have. Now there's some people say, oh, they get certain items more with certain ship. I don't know how true that is. Like some people say, though, I'll get more from this Prakash over this. They get more characters in this, and they get more training manuals here. Well, I don't know how true that is, but that'd be kind of cool if there was some aspect to that, and that actually mattered in the game. Depending on what ship you take, it would give you the kind of rewards you're looking for. That would be kind of cool. But I completely think I still think it's random. Uh, so yeah, I'm just gonna go with I guess I'll go with this one, the Enterprise. So considering my modifier is medicine and command, you you kind of have to prioritize over that because you do get hit a lot more with those. Those are the primary checks that you're gonna get. So I'm gonna see if I can fire up a image here where I can demonstrate the distribution of. Actually, I haven't done like a probability distribution properly, but you can kind of see how much more this is gonna get checked over that. So you can kind of get an idea how much you don't have to balance things out. Otherwise, you're not gonna get that far. Go heavy on the medicine, heavy on the command, and then everything else pretty light. You'll still get checked on everything else, but the probabilities of getting checked on the medicine is a lot higher than the other ones that are not being highlighted here. So let me see if I can find the file and uh, let's see. Where's my here? Let's see. Fire it up here. Okay. So um okay. Let's see. Save. Let me save it. I didn't save the picture. Mm-hmm. There we are. Structured timelines. Yeah, I think it's this one. Yeah. Okay. So here is the checks that I had on the previous mission. This mission lasted, I believe, 12 hours. So the primary is medicine, secondary is command, and actually I still think this picture is showing up still from the previous mission I just finished, because I just recall this mission right here, and these were the checks. 187 well, 62 out of 187. That was my primary medicine. My command was 137. 58 out of 137. Now, this is when I failed them twice, and I just did the dilithium. I injected dilithium to continue the voyage. So that's why you see these big checks. But look how much more my medicine was checked over the diplomacy, engineering, sci, and security. Now, I believe if I look at other distributions from this, the further out you get, the more I guess I can really do a statistical analysis of this and see how much more checks. It looks like your primary is going to be checked 3 times more than everything else. So these will hover maybe like as one standard deviation from the average between that one, this one, that one, and that one. And so yeah, I'm looking at another picture here, and it looks like the primary is typically 3 times more than the other ones, and the secondary is about 2.5 times more. So I'm looking at other missions that because I've taken screenshots of this in previous missions, and it seems like your primary is going to be checked 3 times more than everything else, and this will be checked. Your secondary is going to be checked 2 times more than the lower stats. So okay, let me go ahead and move this out of the way. Let's start filling this out. I think this is gonna. What's gonna happen is before I sent this out, it's gonna update, and it's gonna probably change. Let me just see if it does. Let me just fill this out. Pretend like I'm gonna send it out, and I'm guessing it's going to update. What they say, what the disruptor beam says is to restart the application. So I'm gonna click engage and actually cancel out of it and see what happens. No, it's still there. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna pause the video and